Okay. Well, this hand seems like it's actually probably pretty bad, so I don't think I'm supposed to keep it, which feels weird, because this is like good 3-drops, good 4-drops, and 3 lands. I feel so weird about not keeping that, but yeah, this is just better, so that's probably worth keeping instead. We ship the Cave of the Frost Dragon. For the same reason as last game, we're going to play Cave of the Frost Dragon first on the off chance we draw Lair of the Hydra, which we did. So, admittedly, drawing the Lair of the Hydra immediately would have made that obvious, but we played around drawing the Lair of the Hydra next turn by playing the Cave. Okay, so the opponent probably has a burn spell to answer my ramp spell here, which is sad. Huh, okay. I guess Fading Hope is a removal spell? Evolving Wild. Oh, this is the Mass Mill deck, huh? Okay. Well, that's pretty bad because my hand is really awful. I cannot fire up Lair of the Hydra and attack here. Any bounce spell or removal spell shuts me back too much. We attempted to play Chariot. I'm not sure that matchup against Turbo Mill is good to begin with, but I'm going to go with drawing only lands is not a good sign. Not the ideal way for us to curve out. Galvanic. Sure. Dodge the Hideous Laughter. Sure. How about all the expensive spells first? Okay. Alright. That didn't go terribly. I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to play a land and make a cat here. I think that probably gets in for the largest amount of damage over the next 2 turns. Crush the Weak. That's incredibly rude. I regret not putting counters on my cats now. Jeez. Deck, that's a little much, isn't it? Okay, so we hold full control. We play the forest. We put +1/+1 counters on everything. No, I probably don't, right? I make a cat token. And then we fire this up for 4. And then we crew and attack and make a copy of the cat token. Alright, well, the opponent's still constricted on red mana. They might have another Hideous Laughter in hand and are trying to wait for one more untapped lands that they can copy Hideous Laughter. But, okay. I guess we won that game. Somehow. I don't understand Magic. Yay! Okay, this hand is pretty bad. Because we don't have the green source to play Tangled Florahedron on turn 2 to even hope to play the Esika's Chariot. And I have to play the Tangled Florahedron on turn 1 anyway. And we have nothing to do with these Kodamas. I feel like I'm supposed to mulligan this, which is really disappointing, but I think I'm supposed to. Hey, this hand's actually good. Cool. we're going to keep it. This would be a really nice 7, but unfortunately I think I have to ship the Yasharn here, which is a bummer. Okay. We get to play a ramp spell on 2. Does the opponent have a removal spell for it? Nope. Okay. So that means I get to play my Chariot. Oh, Cave the Frost Dragon 1 turn too late. That's very rude. Okay, board state developed. Would like my opponent to also play a Chariot, because their ramp spell actually involved making a treasure, and mine involved making a mana dork. So, here we are. Welcome to Best of 1. 'Tis a silly place. So this is actually bad, right? But like, we gotta keep it, because we can go turn 1, or turn 2 Fledgling, turn 3 Emergent Sequence, 2 counters on Fledgling. That's like, actually busted, right? So much Florahedroning. I guess I could also Florahedron here instead. Okay, so here's the plan. We're not going to attack with Fledgling next turn, but we do get to go Fledgling, land drop, Emergent Sequence on the same turn. Commies. Oh, or we could just top deck Esika's Chariot, I guess. That's also an option. Boring, but an option. Maybe we should cut Esika's Chariot. It feels like it's so good that it's not leaving enough room for the rest of the cards to really shine. So what you gonna do, opponent? Restoration of Iganjo. Okay. That feels kind of slow, but you do you. I don't think the Kami's going anywhere. Kodama. That's not much of anything, though. Not currently. Alright, so we play a Fledgling. Do I play this Tangled Florahedron as a land? Yes. Yes, I do. So that my Emergent Sequence makes something that's 1 bigger. And we get to play the Emergent Sequence. Might as well get a white source, why not? Swing with cats, because why not? Make more cats, because why not? Now what would be the most fun to draw here? Felidar Retreat doesn't really do anything yet. I mean, hitting a land drop would be cool with Fearless Fledgling. I wonder if there's a chance I just play Wrenn and uptick it? Possibly? My opponent's doing a lot of stuff and none of it seems relevant. Oh, Festival would be the best. Yeah, we do have 6 mana. That's a good point. Alright, Kami's big, I guess. Like, technically sort of big. Wedding announcement, so I could play Kodama, wedding announcement. That seems bad. Alright, let's just Wrenn. Oh, the Kami's only a 4/4 now, so I get to attack and make another Wrenn token. I'm even willing to miss the land drop. Wow. Okay, well, let's just leave back a bunch of blockers then. Swing with the Chariot and make a copy of the Wrenn token. Seems like it's good. I don't know. My opponent's going to need a heck of a board wipe to survive this. Tamio's safekeeping. Oh no! My Chariot's gone. Anyway. This does have trample, which means I have to double block it with Tree Folk. in order to not have stuff die, technically, I guess. Yeah, it's a 9/9. That's almost big enough to be relevant. Oh, can you play one more spell? No. Too bad. Land drop, sure. Oh, okay, we're done for some reason. Why are we done here, opponent? What? I guess just because I'm going to be upticking Wrenn and probably making a land drop, but, like, I could miss this land drop off of the Wrenn. I can't, because I already hit one, so, like, I'm going to both make this land drop and then go get another land drop with Fearless Fledgling. So, like, things are going to go fine for me, but that's still a little premature on the concession front. Okay, well, we won the dice roll, and we're playing Esika's Chariot on turn 3, so I guess we're keeping this. I'm assuming it's better 100% of the time to play Katilda over Tangled Florahedron on turn 2. I don't know if that's, like, hard and fast the case, but I can't think of a reason why it would be wrong. Chris, did you lose a bet, or why are you playing an aggro deck? It's sort of just an accident that it's an aggro deck. I don't feel like that's my fault. Mostly it's just a Kodama deck. Really? Fading Hope into foretell something, huh? Interesting. I think I can go ahead and just make this land drop at this point. We are playing a lot of 2-mana 1/1s in this deck. We are playing 8 2-mana mana dorks. So that's probably a sod coming, huh? That's icky. Oh, okay. Well, it's not, so it's Behold the Multiverse then? Yeah, that's fine by me. If they want to, like, technically kill my Katilda because they foretold some Flash Flyer, what am I playing against? 4-color Hinata? It foretold... what? What is... Vampire's Kiss? Okay. What's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna play Storm the Festival. No counterspell. Okay. Well. Guess I'm gonna play Felidar Retreat plus Yasharn. I still don't know what's going on. I'm assuming the opponent's gonna, like, board wipe me or something? Probably? It's like some kind of artifact synergy list that they just want the 2 blood tokens from Vampire Kiss? Is that what's going on? Somehow? Oh, right, yeah, they can't sack those treasures because of Yasharn. I'm sorry, opponent, that might be annoying. Turbo Dragon Spark Reactor. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could believe that. Shadow's Verdict. Rude. Such rudeness. Okay, so let's go ahead and play Kodama. And play Florahedron. And crew with Chariot. And put a +1/+1 counter on everything. And swing with Chariot and not make a token, unfortunately. But we do ramp, and that's fun. And then we get to make a token. I don't think there was a way to do that in an order that actually, like, let me copy a token and make a land. Okay, and then we just win. I really don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. This hand's actually a bit memey for the first time. I'm on board. This, like, has the sweet taste of a hand that might not actually work at all. Or we could top deck Kodama, so I get to play the Fledgling instead of going Florahedron into Felidar Retreat. So maybe this is going to be extremely silly instead. Yeah. All I have to do is not die, and we should be able to win. I think. Probably. This is going to be delightful. More wedding announcements? Cool, I don't care. You want to attack with that Kami so you can't block opponent? Please? Thank you. Super kind. I love it. Okay, now we go Felidar Retreat. And then we play our land drop. And we put a +1/+1 counter on everybody. Then we attack with our Kodama that has Vigilance. And our Fledgling continues to get bigger. Oh, the Fledgling. It's so swole. Yep. And we put 2 lands into play, which continues to grow the bird. I think I actually just make 2/2s here, though. Please don't concede, opponent. I'm gonna have a fun next turn that involves swinging for, like, 10 with the Fearless Fledgling. It'll be great, I promise. Just don't concede. Think of how many stats you're gonna have on the board when those wedding announcements flip. It's gonna be huge. Yeah, look at that. You're gonna be able to hold parity on the ground. It'll be great. Pay no attention to the fact that, like, they're already dead because of the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Well, I might not technically have a land drop, I suppose. So I might not be able to give the Fledgling flying. We're just going to play Felidar Retreat. Then we're going to play this Fearless Fledgling. And then we're going to play the Plains, and the opponent's going to concede in response to all the triggers, which will be very unfortunate. Counters on everybody, counters on everybody. Fledgling gains flying. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Are we done here? No, not yet. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Oh, we did it! We did it! At long last. This is the face of victory. I still feel like I'm supposed to mulligan hands that... If I'm supposed to be mulliganing hands that have Fledgling, but no Kodama, then that probably means Fledgling isn't right in the deck. Nah, we'll keep. We're on the draw. We have a lot of draw steps to find a 2-drop ramp spell to make this Chariot good with. I think this is probably supposed to be a mulligan, though. Oh, or we could just top deck the Kodama. That would work just fine. Arbron, thanks for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Mindlink mech. Okay, so the opponent's on the combo deck that tries to crew that up with the Giant, probably. Alright, Fledgling Kodama, let's go! Can I race that? I actually probably can't. Oh, wait, no, I can actually block Mindlink Mech with the Kodama if they went for that combo. Oh, this is awkward. I could go Felidar Retreat land drop, but I'm probably supposed to go Chariot land drop instead. I might not even be supposed to make this land drop. I think I got it now. I think my next turn is probably going to be Fearless Fledgling Wedding Announcement anyway. Yeah, okay, there's the combo. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that. So I take 16 here. Yeah, I have no way to have reach on their turn. Oh well. The Thunderous Rebuke on the reach creature. Definitely good. I got no other interaction for a flying creature besides that one reach creature, I don't think. Oh, I also have Wrenn and Seven, I suppose is another valid out there. I think I'm supposed to play Tangled Florahedron on turn 1 here, and then just turn 2 Emergent Sequence to go get a white source for Felidar Retreat. And hope they don't have removal spells. Ideally. Alright, well, here we go. I'm assuming since our opponent foretold a card, that means they have foretold Doomscar. So I don't want to just dump my hand onto the board right now. Which, unfortunately, means that I'm kind of just going to be being boring. And playing Wrenn, and then probably upticking. Maybe it's not Doomscar, but I think I'm supposed to play around the likelihood that it is. Okay, what other color of mana do you have? Oh, and did you really want to give me this trigger? I presume they don't care because they're going to Doomscar me, but yeah. Alright, blue mana. So probably is Doomscar for one. But that means they're not answering the Wrenn and Seven, which is, like, cool for me. And the second they Doomscar me, I get to completely rebuild my board anyway. Hey, wow, it's a Doomscar. I'm surprised. Felidar Retreat. Uptick Wrenn and Seven in case we had a creature land here. Ooh, we did exactly that. I love thinking of things before they happen. It's much better than the alternative. What hit for 16? Okay, so the opponent played Calamity Bearer last game, which is a 3/4 giant that doubles the damage that they deal with giant creatures. Mindlink Mech gets crewed by it and becomes a copy of it, which means they have a 4/3 Calamity Bearer in addition to the other Calamity Bearer. So their Mindlink Mech hits for 4 times normal damage, which is 4 times 3, 16. No, 4 times 4, 16. 4 times more damage. That's how all that math works. Okay, we're just going to keep on upticking Wrenn, threatening to ultimate it because I want to beat the opponent through card advantage here. I don't think I'm supposed to bother firing up the Cave of the Frost Dragon when they have Field of Ruin. I'm just going to kind of spread stuff out. Make cats, put counters on cats, put more counters on Fledgling, post-combat play Wedding Announcement. Opponent kind of has to answer Wrenn and Seven because I doubt they want to ultimate it. Or I doubt they want to play against an ultimated Wrenn and Seven. It's not the most entertaining thing for a control deck to have to do. That's true. They could have Farewell. They could remove the Wrenn and Seven that turn and then play Farewell. And it wouldn't be the end of the world for them. Okay. Farewell's pretty good against me here. I still have a Wrenn and Seven, though. Like, That part's good. Well, my life's sort of awkward. We do have a lot of creature lands, which ought to be decent. Why not -8? Our graveyard was empty at that point. So -8ing would have got back nothing. Because the Farewell exiled the graveyard. Free emblem. That's true. We could have had a free emblem. Accurate, accurate. Wrenn and Seven goes to the graveyard? Yeah, but then we lose a bunch of loyalty on the Wrenn and Seven. Probably supposed to develop this Fearless Fledgling since it gets a counter put on it. I'm assuming they have something held up here since they didn't hold on to the Field of Ruin. Okay, March for the Otherworldly Light hitting creature lands is kind of neat, I guess. How many basics do I have? Oh, plenty. Okay, cool. I'm probably supposed to ultimate Wrenn and Seven at this point, even if it's only to get back the other Wrenn. I think that insulates me from them having a removal spell on Wrenn, which is the kind of top deck I'm worried about in that spot. Doomscar's fine. Oh, I thought I needed an untap land to play this cave activation. Oh well. I should have waited until the beginning of combat so I didn't get to use this extra 1 green mana, but unfortunately I don't have a use for it anyway. Wow. Okay, I was going to say that we still haven't milled a Storm the Festival with 19 cards left in our deck would be kind of absurd, but we did. Just took the animation a second to get there. I wonder if it's possible I should be playing threats to the board slightly more aggressively than I've been doing, but I don't want to play into a board wipe. And I mean, they have had board wipes. And I've been, I think, forcing them to use them at the appropriate frequency. Though maybe there were situations where I was supposed to downtick Wrenn to make a creature instead. Okay, well, the Art of Storm, they forgot to exile the graveyard. Oh, they chose not to exile the graveyard because they wanted to keep Memory Deluge in. I see. Is that a mistake? Maybe. Do we get to kill them for it? I think so? 6. Yeah, I think we have lethal here. Let's find out. Play a land drop while holding for full control. Put a +1/+1 counter on everything. Activate Cave in response so it actually gets that counter. Zero Wrenn. Have you ever zeroed Wrenn for a Lava Axe before? Xaxes. Wasn't even hard. Okay, this doesn't seem good, but we'll keep. We do get to go turn 3 Felidar Retreat, which, like, maybe that's technically good or something? Wow, Goblin Javelineer has haste, huh? Okay, 2 Felidar Retreats, I guess, is interesting. Hopefully the opponent doesn't, like, kill our land, because that'd be rude. Especially because I don't have anything to do on turn 3, otherwise. You should just not kill that land, opponent. Sweet. Good start. You should still not kill that land with 1 mana, opponent. No, 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 no. Rude. Okay. Alright, let's top deck Kodama. No, just Tangled Florahedron. Well, it's actually still okay, because it lets us, I guess, Wrenn and 7 and down tick next turn is probably the most likely line. Should stop looking at my opponent. Alright, it'll be fine. We'll just top deck Chariot and win the game instantly. Katilda. It's like wicked not helpful, though. If I knew I was going to top deck another land, playing the Felidar Retreat would probably make the most sense. On the off chance I don't top deck the land, though, I think I have to play Katilda. Because being able to play Wrenn and 7 seems important. Alright, continue getting pinged. Battlecry Goblin. Okay, okay. We do top deck the land, which means I could play Felidar Retreat into Overgrown Farmland. If I play Wrenn and down ticket, we end up trading off, which isn't exciting. Oh, you know what I can do? I can play Wrenn and 7 and down ticket and not play the land? And then play Felidar Retreat plus the land next turn? I hope the 1 toughness difference on the land here doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I'm assuming everything at Wrenn and 7. I block the Battlecry Goblin. They do? Okay. Well, this still isn't the end of the world, because we traded off with their entire turn. More Felidar Retreats is not good right now. I'm going to block the Fireblade Charger. I assume they ping Katilda, which works for me because I actually don't care about Katilda right now. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going to top deck a Storm the Festival. It is the only card that cares about Katilda. Wedding announcement. Alright, well, could be worse. I think that's certainly much better to develop than the Felidar Retreat that doesn't do anything at the moment. Goblin Javelineer, you ping and deal 1 damage to a creature that's blocking. That would be less than ideal. Yasharn. Okay, that's pretty stellar. We are happy with that. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. And we get to make some 2/2s. And some 1/1s. Okay. Now, admittedly, the opponent's also been having land problems, which probably is helping me out quite a bit here. Well, looks like yes. I'm gonna go with more tokens. 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 Maximize tokens. Not attacking with the 1/1 so I get more blockers. And technically closer to lethal next turn, I suppose. Yeah, he got let out. Alright, I'll go grab socks after this game. What you got, opponent? Hobgoblin? Alright, land drop? No, it's just a Kodama. That's not helpful at all. Okay, so chump block, take 6, take 9, take 13? 13 forcing the chump block? If I just swing normally... Wait, 6, 12... No, wait, this is lethal. What's my math? Right? 6, 12, 16? That should be lethal. Why didn't I think that was lethal? Oh, because for some reason I thought 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 was 8. I don't know why. Need some French cat tokens for this scenario. Well, we'll go get socks and see if that makes up for it. Huh. Is this keepable? So we get to go turn 2 Emergent Sequence to fetch a white source. And then Wedding Announcement plus Tangled Florahedron. But if they kill the white source we get with Emergent Sequence, we're potentially in trouble because nothing else is castable. Sounds like a gamble I'm willing to take. Not necessarily a gamble that's correct to take, but, you know, those are two different things. Hi, Boria. Thanks for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. More Florahedrons. Not a good idea. Or, well, not a helpful card. I suppose it's better than, like, 6 drops, technically, but I could picture more useful things than that. Huh. Okay, well, I think I just have to play Wedding Announcement. Luckily, our opponent didn't actually remove this Plains, so, like, that's cool. So, are we to expect that our opponent is probably on Turbo Mill? Most likely? J. Crook. Thank you for the follow, too. Glad you're also enjoying the stream. Prismari command. No, my white source. Opponent. Opponent, my one weakness. Oh, no, it's actually like a turns list. Cool. Well, now we get to start playing Felidar Retreats, so that's fun, too. Seagate, Alchemist's Gambit, Prismari command. Okay, so the existence of Mindlink Mech to me says that this is another one of those Mindlink Mech Calamity combo thingy decks. So we're going to just try to kill him in 2 turns and see where that gets us. First, we're going to make a cat, and then we're going to put a +1/+1 counter on everybody. Play around Crush the week, which we didn't need to do because Wedding Festivity was already going to do that, but, you know, oh well. Access Tunnel? 3 or oh, to make Calamity Bearer unblockable, I guess. Miscute. What? Oh, okay. cast any instant. Okay, so that's why I discard like Seagate Restoration or Alchemist's Gambit. Unfortunately for the opponent, our creature has a reach. So that won't work, but I appreciate, like, the idea. Is there some way we could, like, combo off here? I can't play the Felidar Retreat first. Oh well. Okay, so let's go with land Yasharn. Because I can make a land drop here anyway. +1/+1 counter on everybody. Oh wait, that's actually just, like, lethal. Any land was lethal, huh? I suppose. Okay, that works. Ifrit Flame Painter with Mindlink Mech, though, huh? That's kind of cute. And then they can access Tunnel the Ifrit, right? So, can you... Does the wording on that let you cast the Cleave version of Alchemist's Gambit, or no? I'm assuming not. Alternate costs usually don't get paid with these kind of effects. No, so they can just take the normal turn if they wanted to. If that would be lethal, I guess. Which, when Mindlink Mech is an 8-power attacker, is probably lethal a fair amount of the time. That's kind of a cute way to do it. You could potentially play Ifrit Flame Painter and the Calamity Bearer. The biggest problem I have with that is I think you end up then with a deck that doesn't function a lot of the time where you don't have Mindlink Mech on 3, right? Because it's not like it's got haste. Alright, this is pretty awkward. We have no green source with which to play the Florahedron on 2 to play the Chariot on 3. But we do get to go Fearless Fledgling on 2 into Wedding Announcement on 3. So, like, that's probably still good. Oh, also Tokens of the Giant. Okay, that's a lot of 4-drops, but I could see it functioning. Ugh, Shambling Ghast is like the worst possible thing we could see. Hopefully they don't have the sacrifice outlet for the Shambling Ghast. Huh, they didn't. Cool. Oh, hey, Yasharn. That's, like, actually excellent, provided we get around to casting it. Which, hopefully we do. What you gonna do, opponent? Cast a Meat Hook Massacre for 1? Yep. That is exactly what we're gonna do. So they make 1 treasure and kill the Fearless Fledgling? I guess that's sort of like an equal trade? All the beauty of a land drop. Well, Yasharn eventually. I feel like building up my board state for Esika's Chariot's a little better right now. Restoration of Iganjo? Okay. Don't think I care about that. I was really hoping we weren't going to top deck an untapped Forest, because now I actually need to think about whether I'm supposed to play Wrenn and downtick, or just play the Yasharn. I'm probably supposed to play Wrenn and downtick. It seems like that puts a lot of stuff on the board. And they don't exactly have anything to sacrifice right now anyway. So Vanishing Verse the Esika's Chariot, and then board wipe. And I get to draw my card off Wedding Announcement. That's fun. Oh, look at that. They get the pupper back for free. That's, like, sort of cute. It's really, really, really slow, but it's cute. So they can't really wipe the board here, can they? Kind of makes their life tough. Yeah, I agree, Bonnet. That kind of makes your life tough. I didn't even play my Yasharn yet. That they, like, are incapable of killing. Good times, good times. I think we're supposed to keep hands that have turn 3 Chariot. I'd like to be on the play, if possible. Am I? I don't recall. We are. Cool. Oh, Lair of the Hydra. Got an untapped land out of our deck. Or, well, got a tap land on later turns out of our deck. That's nice. Scoured Barrens does not leave them a lot of ways to interact with this Chariot. Wedding Announcement's cute. I like makes a 1/1. That's sort of a value engine, right? Anyway, I'm going to put a bunch of counters on everything now. I wonder if our opponent concedes at this point. Nope, just chump blocks. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna have to make some odd sequencing to crew this Chariot here. Well, I guess I could technically just make a 2/2, actually. That's probably wrong. Alright, how about this? What if we just put a counter on everything, and then we played Storm the Festival, and then we hit Kodama to give everything trample, and also hit a land. Perfect. Turn on full control. Put a counter on everything. Crew. And then we swing and make copies and put 3 lands into play. You think the opponent's gonna have a board wipe? I feel like they kind of need a board wipe here. I'm having fun. What would you say your worst matchup is? I don't know, honestly. I assume stuff that interacts positively with turn 2 ramp spells, but how much that is as far as like the overall metagame goes, I don't know. Okay, so what if we like cast Storm the Festival and then found, I guess, like a Chariot in a land? It's kind of boring, but we're gonna keep this one. Oh no, did I stack these in the wrong order? I think I did. Oh well. 1/1 counter on everybody. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Then we crew the Chariot. Then we put a counter on everybody. Then we play this. Then we put a counter on everybody. Then we do this. Then we swing with everybody. I make a copy of that. This is a fun turn. Thank you, opponent, for sticking around. Alright, how much was that? 49? Okay, okay, nice. This deck goes so silly. I love it.